What is up, everyone? Welcome to the BMX News Channel. This is our very first review. I'm very glad to bring out these reviews for you guys. I see a lot of reviews, BMX reviews online. I don't really think they're very good reviews when it comes to teaching people if it's a good part or not. Most people don't buy it brand new and they want it to be a brand new part. They want to do the unboxing, and it's more or less just like, hey, I had the money to buy a part, I want to show you the unboxing and how I got it, and basically you don't have it. But the thing about our reviews is we're actually going to ride these parts, we're going to put them through hell, and we're actually going to give you our honest opinion on good parts, parts that are reasonably priced, that give you really good quality for the price, and that's just what we're all about. For the very first review video, I really just wanted to start with the frame, start with some of the parts on my bike, some of the things that I've been riding that you guys have actually seen me ride in some of the videos. If somebody wants to plug us, like say if a company out there wants to start handing us a bunch of parts or something to put in a video and talk about it, you guys can do that, but just know that we're not going to tell everybody that your part is really good just because you hooked us up. We really want to bring you guys true information about all these parts, and we really want to test them and then give you guys our honest opinion on them, because I feel like that's the only way that's right, and that's the only way where you guys can get the information you need to know on whether you want to actually buy one of these parts or not. So this frame right here, this is the Verde Regent. This is actually a 2014 model. It's almost exactly the same as the 2016 model. The only thing different about the 2016 model is the bridge in the seat stays right here is different. Other than that, this frame is actually a really good frame for its money. It comes in 20.5, 20.75, and 21. Personally, I ride the 21 right now because I'm tall. I'm about 6'3", so I ride the 21-inch frame, and it feels perfect for me. The bottom bracket height is 11.6 inches. Chainstay length is 13.5 to 14. So since I have the 21-inch, I'm guessing my rear length is 14. It's probably 14 inches. And then on the 20.5 inch is probably a 13.5 in the rear. Because if you watched our frame geometry video, the way they make frames for the market is if you increase the top tube size, they just generally will increase the chainstay length a little bit more, just kind of proportional sizing. The head tube angle is 74.5, which kind of like a general all-around angle. 74 degrees would be like trail riding, and then 75 degrees would be like street riding for me. So it's like I picked a frame that had a 74.5, and then I have the adjustable forks down here that go from 26 to 32 millimeters. So I can kind of adjust myself from street riding to park riding to dirt riding, but all around this frame's just set up as an all-around frame. If you look in Danscomp or Albes BMX or Chain Reactions or anything like that, if you search this frame up, it is the Verde Regent. Even the 2016 model, it only goes for 199 United States dollars right now. So that's actually one of the cheaper frames that you can buy. But I've been riding it for a few years, and like I said, it's one of the more cheaper frames. It's $199 United States dollars, 260 in Canadian, and 150 British pound. So it's a pretty reasonably priced frame compared to all the other ones that are, topping $300-400. It has all the stats that the more expensive frames have, and that's the reason why I bought it. It's full chromoly. It's got a Reynolds D20 dent-resistant down tube, and the thing about Reynolds D20 tubes is they're actually one of the oldest bicycle tubes still in manufacture today. So this down tube right here is the same down tube that's been used for literally over 100 years on bicycles. When it came out a long time ago, it was just, they were way technologically advanced with how strong and reliable the tubing was. So this is a dent-resistant D20 Reynolds down tube. The head tube and the bottom bracket is investment cast, which investment cast is basically like a mold. So it's not a seamed pipe like a regular pipe. It's investment cast. So they were able to put this really nice embossed logo, leaf logo on the front for Verde. In this smaller application for the head tube and the bottom bracket, investment cast is actually stronger, and they're able to do really cool things with the designs in it since it's molded. Also, it's got dent resistant ovalized chain stays, which I've actually grinded on this thing a lot. I had a crank arm that snapped on me, and it slammed into the chainstay right here and kind of dented it a little bit. But because of the way it's dent resistant on the bottom towards grinds, it actually just dented the side, and it didn't even dent the bottom or anything. And if you look down the frame, it's still straight. And I mean, I'm the type of person where I do spins one way, and I usually just ride, and I like do 360s and spins like in a certain direction, so the back end sees like a lot of force in one way, and if you look down the frame, it's still dead straight. But yeah, it's also got 6mm thick dropouts, except a 14mm axle. So yeah, a lot of other frames are 5mm dropouts back here. This is the dropout right here. A lot of other frames are 5mm. I don't exactly know why, weight saving or whatever, but this is 6mm, so that's why I got it, because I was gonna run grind guards and things like that. That extra protection. Got removable brake mounts, integrated seat post clamp. For the price, it's a really, really good frame, because I've rode it for a couple years. If you guys watch all the videos that were uploaded after, like before this one, like all the original videos from the channel were all on this frame. And I mean, you guys can see this frame actually works. I mean, you can shred on it. And also another thing that I wanted to show you guys is how the chain stays, or the seat stays, weld to the seat tube and the top tube. This little overlap cut in this weld, how the welds overlap each other, this is actually a really good design right here that kind of helps keep the rear end from cracking, because I've had a lot of frames crack right here in the back end. After about 2 years of use, just now the openings where the bearing cups go in is kind of ovalized just a little bit from the force of landing back and forth, so it's just kind of ovalized a little bit in here. It's not a problem. I mean, I can still slide my bearings down in there, and it doesn't stay loose or anything like that. But yeah, overall this frame is just really, really good quality frame for $199. And yeah, like I was saying, I don't really like doing reviews on brand new parts. Like, I don't just, you know, I'll do an unboxing video, but I'm not going to give you guys a legit review on a part when I haven't actually put it through its pace and seen what it can do. And I trust this frame, and I know this frame is good. And there's a lot of people that say, oh, Verde makes really thin wall frames and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Well, the thing is I bought this frame for $199, United States. I rode it. I actually tore my shoulder up on it, and it sat in the garage for a little while because I had to go through shoulder surgery, but I picked it back up. I've done so much on it. I've done huge stair drops. I've slammed this bike down 1,000 times. I've grinded on it a lot, and it's held up. It's just a really, really good quality frame. So yeah, if you guys want this frame, I'll put the links down in the descriptions to some websites you guys can go to look at it. I'll put the link to Verde's website, the link to this frame in there. A lot more of these coming out. If you like this video, share it so somebody else can see it. We're going to have a lot more coming out on all these parts: tree stem, shadow bars, simple seat. I got this seat for $5, and I got this seat post for $5. It's a really good quality deal. I mean, you can't beat it. So yeah, thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.